take for this lightweight fight. J-Lo, Joe Louzon is 28. Jamie Varner is 27. 2 inches taller is Louzon, but with a 2-inch reach advantage is Varner. With the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record, 20 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw, 2 no contests. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 156 pounds. Fighting out of Dobson Shores, Arizona, ladies and gentlemen, he is the former WEC lightweight champion, Jamie Varner. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record, 20 wins, 7 losses, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155.8 pounds. Fighting out of Bridgewater, Massachusetts, Joe J-Lo Louzon. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Luis Cobian.
Luis Cobian, our referee for this lightweight fight between Joe Louzon and Jamie Varner. Varner replacing the injured Terry Edom as he looks to write a second success story after first fighting in the UFC at age 21, being a WEC champion at age 23, and now looking for his second straight victory in his UFC return.
Jamie Varner has an excellent power double and an equally excellent right hand. And it's that push that he uses for the power double, that, you know, pushing off those legs, that he closes the distance with that right hand. Got a lot of power behind that right hand and just missed with one. Nice left hook to the body.
Varner with a takedown heavy attack. Had 9 takedowns of Hermes Franca at UFC 62. Also had 9 takedowns of Cowboy Donald Cerrone in a WEC lightweight fight. So he'll utilize his wrestling if given the opportunity.
Louzon controlling the center of the octagon here. Good left to the body by Jamie Varner.
Louzon 21 victories, 21 finishes in his mixed martial arts career.
And Louzon has eaten some shots to the body so far by Varner.
More than anything else, what has changed over the last few years in Jamie Varner's attack is the space between the ears, his mental approach to the game.
That was a very nice body kick by Jamie Varner. Well, now that Jamie Varner is spending...
Oh, right hand. Varner looking for the finisher early, Joe. He's really pouring it on.
I was just going to say that him spending time with the champ, training with Benson Henderson, also has reignited his mind and brought him back to where he was when he was a WEC champion.
Nobody was ever tougher on Jamie Varner than Jamie Varner himself, and he talked about that. He also made an interesting comment, Joe. He said he likes replacement fights because he tends to overtrain and then overanalyze an opponent. Here he's just like, all right, I got a couple of weeks. Let's get ready and let's go. Louzon with a connection. And you got the knee.
Big knee by Joe Louzon.
And now Varner on the back pedal momentarily. Louzon on the board. Joe Louzon, always game, always fun to watch.
Their distance has changed, Mike. They're much closer to each other now.
When Louzon fought at home in Boston a few years ago, he just steamrolled Gabe Rudiger.
Jamie Varner is slowing down a bit, Mike.
Knee, elbow.
You know, in taking this fight.
And Louzon maybe weathering an early storm then.
Yeah. I'm wondering if Jamie's conditioning is up to par here, because he has started to slow down a bit, and he is allowing Joe Louzon to get much closer to him than he did at the beginning of the round.
Knockout of the night.
Look, they're right in front of each other right now.
Yeah, knockout of the night came in his first UFC fight when he beat former champion Jens Pulver. Joe Louzon did it in just 48 seconds.
There's a nice body kick right there by Jamie.
Kind of shocked the MMA world then, because Jens Pulver was working his way back into the UFC.
Big shots by Varner, but good defense by Joe Louzon. Good job in covering up.
Nice body shot.
Ripped that left hook to the body.
What a pace early.
What a pace, and Jamie Varner is starting to fade, Mike. You see it in his mouth.
Starting to turn it up.
Exactly. Jamie's opening up his mouth now. He's breathing out of his mouth more, and he's slowed down with his punches. They're not coming with the same velocity that they did earlier in the round.
Louzon happy to trade hands as he gets caught in the midsection again, and a nice straight right hand by Jamie Varner.
Nice technique behind that left hook to the body by Jamie Varner.
3-1 advantage so far in head strikes landed by Joe Louzon. Louzon has never been defeated twice in a row as he looks for his 9th UFC victory tonight. And Varner.
Good right hand. Very really clean right hand by Joe Louzon. He sensed that hurt him. He's moving forward.
45
again with that right hand. Joe Louzon's. Oh! Jamie clipped him. Full guard. Louzon immediately controlling the posture, going for an inverted armbar. He may have it. Jamie pulled out of it.
Just powered through it. 30 seconds.
But you see how quickly Joe Louzon tried to lock on that submission. That is one of the best aspects of his game. His submission game is outstanding, and he jumps on submissions.
Ten seconds on the clock here in round one.
Good knee to the body by Jamie Varner.
And what a frenetic pace round one was contested on.
Oh, look, pretty girls.
Yet two of them. Second round. Here at Staples Center, third time the Octagon has been inside Staples. UFC 60 in 2006. The main event was Matt Hughes and Royce Gracie. Then in 2009, UFC 104, Lyoto Machida, Shogun Rua, who fight tonight. Both men against Ryan Bader and Brandon Vera, with a chance to get right back in the mix for a title shot at 205.
Jamie has only thrown 2 real good leg kicks so far, but they have been excellent. And he threw a really beautiful right leg kick to the body in that first round as well. His kicking technique really looks on point in this fight.
Former WEC lightweight champion with 2 title defenses, snuck in the uppercut at the end of that exchange.
But Joe Louzon's controlling the center of the octagon, Mike. You know, despite the fact that Jamie's caught him several times with big punches, Joe is continuing to press forward. Check that leg kick. Nicely done. And again, check that one as well, although it went right through. Hard kicks by Jamie Varner. Again, Joe keeping the pressure on him. And right away, Varner's mouth is open.
Just such a classic matchup of 2 very well-rounded fighters who are very evenly matched. And Varner continuing to strike aggressively.
Yeah,
again with that short elbow.
Elbows are nasty.
Louzon getting the arms up, though, protecting himself for now.
Joe constantly on Jamie. He's got to look out for the guillotine. Yep. Drops down.
Trying to lock it in.
Joe's on top, though. Joe's on top. That guillotine's no good now. Wow. Full back mount. Joe Louzon. He's got to hang on that back because Jamie's going to stand up.
Hey, Joe Louzon gets your back, you're in trouble. 17 of 21 wins by submission.
Jamie got out of it. That's some strength there.
5-time submission of the night winner. But Varner able to slip out of trouble just past the midway point of this fight.
A lot of energy expended there in that exchange, though. And if Jamie Varner, taking this fight on short notice, is a bit out of condition, this is where it's going to show off. Or show up, rather.
Joe, you've talked about it a couple of times. How do you gauge the cardio of Varner right now?
Well, his mouth is open and he's moving a little slower, but he's still capable of these big bursts. Even when he's out of condition, he's still in great shape. He's just not in the kind of shape you need to go full blitz for 15 minutes. I mean, he's always in shape to go 3 rounds. You know what I mean? I mean, if he's training, he's in the gym, he's always in good shape. It's just not fighting full-on championship-level strength.
Back the other way comes Louzon.
This is a war now.
Wow. This has got Fight of the Night written all over it. As the action continues.
Joe's on top, inside control now. Jamie Varner's in big trouble.
He's got the arm pinned. Now looking to finish it.
And Jamie's exhausted here, Mike. Notice how slowly he's trying to get up.
It was just a huge exchange a moment ago, back and forth.
His mouth is open. He's taking big, deep breaths. And Joe Louzon senses this. Joe fights so smart. It's one of the things I love about him. When he knows that a guy's tired, he just turns the pressure up to 10. And that's what he's doing right now. He's forcing Jamie Varner to work. He's drowning him. He's dragging him into deep water, and he's drowning him.
It seems, though, every time, at least away from this grappling exchange, that we think Varner might be out of gas. He's got a burst of energy.
Down. He's got the back again.
Not good. Hooks in. And a lot of time to work.
He's got it now.
Trying to finish it right here.
He's got it under the neck. One hand under the neck. Jamie's cutting it out. Fighting with the hand control. But Joe's going to turn around. Joe's sliding his left leg out. He's going to mount him. There he does.
30 seconds to work. Varner trying to control the posture.
Arm triangle attempt by Louzon, trying to trap down the right arm. See that? Pinning it down. He's going to try to hop onto that side. Louzon is very close here.
15 seconds.
He lost it. Back to the back mount again. Big
Varner
punches.
might survive, though, Joe. 9 seconds now.
It looks like he's going to. He's going to go to an armbar.
Wow.
Switch.
What a great fight. Elbows now by Varner.
Woo!
Trevor Lawley, John Crouch in the corner of Jamie Varner. Ricky Lundell said to Joe Louzon, your clinch work is better than his.
I love this. They made a motion. Do you want a hug? And Joe Louzon said yes. What a fight this is.
Joe Louzon has been in 3 UFC Fight of the Nights against George Soteropoulos, Kenny Florian, and Sam Stout.
But he doesn't have his mouthpiece. Oh, wow, he started the round without a mouthpiece. He didn't even realize it. Whoops. That's how crazy this fight is.
Yeah, right? And the battle continues.
He got hit with one little punch and was like, hey, what's going on with my face?
If this does turn out to be Fight of the Night.
I love these elbows that that Jamie Varner is throwing.
Louzon would like to walk away with a win in the Fight of the Night. Varner.
And he shoots. Varner is just absolutely struggling here, Mike. He's struggling with his conditioning.
It's interesting, Joe, that in the corner of Jamie Varner, between rounds, his corner did say he's his gas too. So they admitted that,
yeah,
you're gas. But he said, you know what, he's got.
Look at that. There's that power double by Jamie Varner. He's got it. He's on top. Let's see if he can maintain the top position, though, because Joe Louzon has an excellent sweep game. He's tying up the right leg of Jamie Varner. Jamie Varner recognizes really pinning them down heavy with that head and arm control. But see how the right leg of Joe Louzon, or excuse me, of Jamie Varner is wrapped up by Joe Louzon? He's going to try to sweep him with that leg, and then he does.
Back up to their feet. Varner has stopped 18 of 20 opponents in this victory.
Gut check time for Jamie Varner, and he's digging deep.
In his 21 wins, he has never gone the distance. Louzon. In his 20 wins, Varner has only gone the distance twice. Boom! Big right hand.
And Varner's trying to pace himself here, trying to find that energy to explode. Breathe, 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 and then explode.
Different in some sorts, but yet a similar story in the return of Jamie Varner after a long absence from the UFC.
Nice elbows, but Joe Louzon completely shook them off. Joe's going to sweep him. He's going to sweep him. Very nicely done by Joe Louzon. Triangle. He's got
Can he finish it? Can he force the
He's got to
10?
pull down on the head. It's very close here. Jamie's almost out of it, though, Mike.
Varner remaining very calm, Joe.
Where Jamie's face is, now it's deeper. Now it's deeper. Now he's got it.
It's all over! Joe Louzon, winner by submission! What a fight!
Beautiful job by Joe Louzon. What a fight. Man, that was fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Luis Cobian has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 44 seconds of round number 3, declaring the winner by tap out due to a triangle choke, Joe J-Lo Louzon.
Joe Louzon earns his 18th career win by submission.